I just gotta hit the ladies' room first, you know? I walked in the ladies' room, I'm just like looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, you can do this. You can do this. You're a sexual being. You are not afraid of your vagina. You're gonna rock this man's world tonight. It's on. You can do this, you can do this, you're gonna lose your virginity. The lead singer fucking live, man. Lightning is gonna crash. It was gonna crash. I got this, I got this. Went to the stairwell. We made out. And then he went to touch my vagina, and I was like, no. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. Shock was on his face, and disappointment. I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't have sex. I didn't say I'm a virgin, I just said I don't have sex. He's like, I'm sorry, I don't have sex. I don't know what that means. And then the lead singer of Live, his name was Ed, by the way, but it's more exciting if you say the lead singer of Live, because no one knows who Ed is. He's like, what do you mean you don't have sex? You are sex. Yeah, and I was like, am I sex? Maybe I'm sex. Oh my God.
Tonight she said, but I can't work in fast food all my life.
What do you think you would think about for an entire year during a global pandemic? Suicide, yes. Every day I'd wake up, should I kill myself? Ooh, let me have some coffee first. It's like I said, I'm middle-aged. I wouldn't kill myself now. That's just stupid. It's like that idiot on the plane, you know, as soon as you land, they jump up to rush to the luggage carousel. And then you catch them there like an idiot. You're like, oh, this is awkward.
Well, it's funny. My first thought when I came here as a comic was, I think I've been here before, because this place, if you know a member, you could come in here and drink after hours. And since I live in the area and I've been drinking in the bars in the area, that was the first thing I thought when I came. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've been in this bar before. I love Wawa Social Club because it's kind of like, it's got, I don't want to like, it's gritty, right? It's like, I don't want to call it like, it's not a shithole, but it's got a dirty personality, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had an ugly child, right, like, you still have to love that ugly child. Like, you find what's beautiful about them, and I think that's what Wawa Social Club is. It's like beautiful, but it's a little ugly on the outside, and I kind of like that. Like, you almost have to earn your love for it.
But, you know, but I like being fat, man. I don't care. I've been fat. I've been about this fat life my whole life. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these people that got fat later in life. You know, athlete in school growing up, got all the girls. Nah, man, I've been about this fat life. I got bullied like a real person. Build character. Yeah, none of these new pansies. I've earned this, right? You know? You know what I hate though? I hate those motherfuckers that were fat, you know, growing up, and all of a sudden, like, had that moment, no more. You're not gonna call me a fat ass ever again. And you see them posting all their transformation videos, they're doing the squat. Look what I could do now! Fucking hate those guys.
The first time I came to Wawa, I thought, where the hell is this place? First time I tried to come to Wawa, I didn't make it. It was before the pandemic. I read the address on a flyer and I drove around looking for parking and I could not find the building.
So, like, statistically, there's got to be a gay retard, right?
red light's on, don't say anything. Without us canceling.
Nah, man, fuck that
I
shit.
hate women.
Same, but I mean it for real.
Stupid bitches. They shouldn't read.
They shouldn't read, they shouldn't drive, they shouldn't vote.
I shouldn't drive.
Take this out of context, I don't care.
There's no context anyway.
We just hate women. That's what we do at the Wawa Social Club.
No, straight up.
Shout him out.
Hell yeah. I'm so sorry, I'm so bad
Dude,
at this because I'm a woman.
it's because women can't handshake.
Yeah.
Okay, first time I came to Wawa, I don't know, I thought this place was it was fun. You know, I'm trying to like I think it's like, it's rustic, you know? It reminds me of the place out of The Shining. I feel like this is like the bar from The Shining, you know?
Hi, Mom. Did it stream up to heaven? That leads me perfectly into this joke about my dead mom. So yeah, like, my mom died when I was 16, and that really sucked. And like, you know, one of the weirdest things that happened, like after that, I've been really attracted to like girls who were like a lot like my mom and my girlfriend who's here tonight. You know, she's Italian, smokes a pack a day, curses a lot, has sex with me. All things a good mom should do.
I'm Josh Wells.
Alright, my name's Tim Rager.
My name is Chris Pruneau.
My name is Erin Wahlberg, also known as Mama Wawa.
Mother's Day just happened. What's up? I'm a mom, guys. I'm a mom. You see me here all the time. People call me Mama Wawa. I expected messages from all of you saying Happy Mother's Day. I got none. I got a couple. None of you bastards, though. Did anybody hear? No. Yeah, fuck you guys, man. My kids didn't do much better. You know what they gave me? They gave me a fucking mug. It said, "World's greatest mom." Fucking assholes. I was like, oh, it's so nice. I was like, oh, thank you. Number one, I don't want a mug, okay? Have you seen how many we have? Have you seen them? Number two, have you met me? World's greatest mom? Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to put pressure on mommy?
I just recently turned 40 years old. And I've been doing comedy. It will be 5 years in March. So I've been doing comedy a little while now for me. And I do all the shit here at Wawa.
Welcome to Hell Yeah, everybody. Hell yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Great. I love all these faces. You guys are so beautiful. You're wearing our sunglasses. Thank you.
Mama Wawa is a reason we're all here, you know? Like, she is she's like Jesus, Mary, and Joseph all wrapped into one. She's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, you know? That's Mama Wawa for you.
So for the record, am I allowed to break the fourth wall and say that I'm looking at Mama Wawa while I'm talking about her? So if I come off awkward or whatever. I mean, Erin Wahlberg, she runs it, man. She runs things around here, but she's not a boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't use it, like, in a way where, like, you know, bend to my power or whatever.
She's a protector, she's the defender, but, you know, she'll tell it like it is when you're fucking up, and, like, that's, it's needed, you know, sometimes.
Mama Wawa, Erin Wahlberg, she's the den mother of the Wawa Social Club, and without her, it doesn't work, so it's the most important piece, definitely.
Anybody still need a 50-50? Would everybody buy it? If you still need it, there is still time. Don't worry. And just so that you know, the 50-50 is all the proceeds go to the comics that are booked on this beautiful show tonight. Because that's what Hell Yeah is about, man. We like to take care of each other. So, you know, buy a 50-50. You might go home with some sweet scratch. I think we're up pretty high, Josh, right?
The pot is looking pretty sweet.
The pot's looking sweet already. So, you know, get yourself a 50-50 when you can. Are you guys ready for the next comic? That was a good start, right? We're getting things going.
So I was doing comedy for a bit. I met this guy, Artie Dell. Also, kids, older. We just clicked right away. He was new to comedy. He became a member here, started doing the comedy keggers, which were the early days of comedy here at Wawa.
Already knows probably the reason why any of us are really here anyways. So he would produce these shows where I forget, you'd pay $10 or $20, I can't remember, and you'd get a cup and you could just drink all the beer you wanted out of the keg until the keg was done. And those were really fun shows.
It was really, really cool. He would get a keg, he'd get a cup, book funny comics, and it would just be a wild time. Great shows, good stuff.
That was the beginning. That was the introduction of Wawa. It was just like this place where you went. It's like, yeah, we're doing comedy, but we're also having a really fucking good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a comedy show and a party also. And like, man, I still think back on that and like wonder like how the trajectory might have been different if we didn't have the pandemic and the lockdown. But that's where it started, you know?
Oh man, did you hear the one news story? There's a news story going around about a lady. She was posing as a baby photographer, right? Then she went to a single mother's house, gave her a cupcake that was drugged, and then stole this lady's baby. And I was like, how lucky can one person be? You get a little sweet treat, a nap, and you wake up with your life back? Sign me up, please. I've been booking portraits all month. Like, do I bring my own cupcakes? What are we doing? So, oh, man. This other lady was like, oh, you having trouble? Is your baby having trouble sleeping? All you got to do is rub whiskey on her gums. I was like, lady, I'm not making out with my daughter. Unbelievable.
November it was a little ways in, and I got hit up by Artie, and he's like, I'm going to start doing mics at Wawa. You know, underground, limited amount of people, no microphone, you know, no touching, stuff like that. We were trying to be as safe as possible, especially in the beginning, you know. And I was like, I'm there. I'll come. I'm down. We started doing the mics, and Josh and I had started producing a show a little bit previous to the pandemic. And once we started doing the mics and things started picking back up again, we said, fuck it, let's do it. Let's make it happen. And we slowly started doing things here at Wawa. At one point, Artie kind of just, he had other stuff going on. He wanted to dip out, and he reached out to me. He's like, do you want to just kind of like take over running the comedy at Wawa? And I was like, hell yeah, I do. You know, yeah, this is my baby. I mean, they call me Mama Wawa for a reason. I fell in love, and I wanted this place, and I still want this place, to just be as amazing as it can be. I think it's already amazing, but I think it has potential to be even more amazing. And I just took the ball and started running with it, you know? We do the mics, we do the shows. Josh and I produce Hell Yeah Comedy Show once a month, the most fun night ever.
That's what I got. This is the show. Josh Wells is hosting. Give him applause immediately.
I made that awkward. I made the transition awkward. I just got my second shot, so I'm handshaking again. We're doing it, baby. Living dirty. You guys living dirty yet? Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Oh, that's what we want. We want a bunch of dirty birds up in Hell Yeah tonight, man. You guys look like some dirty, sexy people. So let's get on. Even Brian St. John looking at his cell phone, messaging his girlfriend. Who knows? You're like, what? Brian St. John has a girlfriend? I know. Why did I start this off roasting a person some of you don't even know? That's not a way to be a relatable host, right? You three are like, Brian St. what? Like, who gives a fuck?
We're producing I was going to call it a normal monthly show. It's not a normal show. Hell Yeah Comedy Show is anything but normal. It's a good time. It's wacky, it's weird, but it's always funny. We always book comics that are not only funny, but we book comics we love. You know, we put a lot of heart into that.
How did Josh and I come up with Hell Yeah?
You came up with Hell Yeah.
I did?
Breaking before the wall, yeah.
I apparently came out with Hell Yeah. Josh remembers that. I don't. I will say one thing with Hell Yeah. Josh and I became really tight homies in comedy, like so tight, best friends, and we just have this same vibe. We just connect on just being a little bit older, but I like to think we're pretty cool. We're like badass, cooler, older comics, and we like having fun. And he was like a first person I would think to even like produce a show with. It was just like, well, duh, Josh, that's like, he's my guy. He understands comedy the same way I do. He would approach producing the same way I would, you know, because if it's not fun, we're not going to do it.
feel like I win at the end.
We're getting into the depths of some weird polyamory shit right now. To anybody that's on whatever's fucking looking at this shit, Google.
My dad and I are in a band, and the band is called Andy's Gang because my dad's name is Andy. So that's where we're starting, right? And we are both the lead singers of the band. This is true. And we sing songs that presumably I was conceived to. All of the classic rock hits, the steamy ones about sucking and fucking, and the whole time my dad just really do be looking me in the eye. And you know, I do it because I love my dad. I came along when he was 25. He didn't want kids. And I just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and he wanted to be a singer, and he's actually a very good singer. So we do this band thing together. It's like my way of paying it back to him, right? Thank you for everything you've done for me. But you know, it's hard to tell your dad, like, can you stop pretending like you're gonna fuck me on stage, right? And no, really.
My favorite part of Wawa is usually like a hell yeah night. Everybody just finished the show, and there's like this 10 minutes where it's just like the night is alive and vibrant, and there's a million conversations going on in the bar, the back stairwell, out on the porch. And it feels like an old high school party, but more mature.
Camera out of my face, Oliver. God.
Oliver, I will compromise my morals for free merchandise. Tell that to the public. I will love free merchandise. I will be a sellout to your company if you give me free merchandise. Jeff Bezos, I will suck your cock for free merchandise. Let you know that for
Well, I just signed a lease on a new apartment. Yeah, it's a 2-door Honda Civic, reliable apartment. It's got a great backyard sometimes. I'm gonna check my notes.
You guys are really good at comedy. You guys are no, seriously, you guys are really good at telling jokes. Inside jokes mostly that appeal to a very small demographic, and we didn't go past this room at all. Phenomenal job, honestly. Really way to be. It's really good stuff. Oh, this guy's fat. This guy hit someone with a hammer. I don't even know what the fuck the story is. I have no idea. But I know it's an inside joke because every one of you fucking said it. Unfucking believable.
Hear more often.
I should.
Some kid like that you might know doing comedy, talking through his teeth one day, might then hit a cop with a hammer the next day. You know, it's just crazy. Just all these. It's just nice meeting all the characters. I think that's my favorite Wawa memory. Is just the collective, like, just so many people. You never know what's gonna come through that door. You know, it's like a fucked up like Cheers bar, kind of. Yeah.
No, I want to.
I ain't stopping you.
Parents' house because it's peaceful.
There you go.
Back there. Me, I got like 40 screaming Dominicans upstairs.
Yeah.
So that's not fun.
That's right. Oh shit.
My parents like leave for the weekend because they was in the backyard.
I've got to make it.
This was a tough year, right? For all of us, especially me. I walked in on each of my family members masturbating. Yeah, but like, my little brother is like severely handicapped, so just like fucking good for him for figuring it out. But I walked in on my mom, and that was traumatizing. I thought she was having like a night terror at first. And then she opens her eyes and goes, "Kate, why didn't you announce yourself?" And I was like, because I'm walking into the living room at 10 a.m.
It's great. It's a fun vibe. We do fun things. It's very DIY. It's very, you know, ragtag, throw it together. Like, I remember the first few Hell Yeahs, I was running around. I'm like, I I had my kids, when we were doing it in the backyard, I had my 2 little kids sticking Christmas lights in mason jars for like ambiance. So I was like, this is how we make comedy happen, people.
Yeah, well, where was Joe tonight?
Who?
Joe Polizotti. That's
Oh, I
who's to
don't
the
know.
right of him.
No one hit it? You in Chicago for all
Oh,
I
and this
know.
guy, yeah. We definitely gotta get this guy up.
Steve, when am I going to the mall?
Who was that asked? Tilted? Oh, you're in the queue, Tilted. You're in the queue.
Fucking Scott. What a gem.
That's a good one, right now?
That was a good one. It's competing with Ryan for the best.
Our stage is really beautiful. We, as I've mentioned, we do DIY, so we like Christmas lights, high-end stuff here, and we have an artist in the bunch. Not all comics only do comedy. Tends to be an artistic bunch. Steve Poston, the postman, got really into doing sketches, pencil sketches, and portraits of people. So we thought, what a great idea. We're going to frame some of the portraits of our beautiful comic faces and put them on the wall. And that's our wall of fame right there.
She's never gone here, by the way. That's Kate Hester, great comedian. She does really cool stuff using black duct tape, and she'll make like tape art. So yeah, an awesome comedian. So I randomly made that one of her, but she actually not gonna get framed though, because she's not a aficionado of Wawa, as is Mike Morrow and Aaron Wahlberg there. And another one right here. He's about to get framed, Mark Henley.
Joe Biden is a good president, I imagine. I'm not gonna read an article. I'm done with that. The only articles I read are about WrestleMania now. I'm not reading an article. My roommate the other day, he was telling me Joe Biden's starting to build the border wall. You know what I said to him? I said, shut up, I'm watching a movie. I said, not right now. Mortal Kombat's on HBO, I'm watching that instead.
I didn't think the comics here could get any uglier. It's like, how do you do it? Be like, all right, just stand in front of this funhouse mirror. Who drew these photos? Did you?
Steve Postman. Poston.
All right. Is he a nice guy?
Yeah.
Don't tell him I said that.
That looked like a caveman. That was doing the Geico. She looks pretty. I like his teeth. Take a picture of that. He took time with his teeth. Yeah, look at that one. They got the divot. He took time with his teeth. Yeah. Those some good ass teeth.
Steve, when am I going to the mall?
Who was that asked? Tilted? Oh, you're in the queue, Tilted. You're in the queue.
That was pretty good. So much better. Oh my god. Oh my bad. Look at that. Look at that. I look like he wants to fuck her. He wants to fuck her. He doesn't make anybody look at you. He makes everybody else look like shit. That's it.
As soon as I came here, I was like, this is probably gonna be my new home, like as of right now, because like nothing else going on, and all the people here are mad cool and nice.
So I have to come out to you guys the same way I came out to my family. In honor of Pride Month, I came out to my family. Yeah. Thank you. It took a long enough time, you know, I'm 36 now, and I was like, what are they gonna do? So I came out to my family, and I said, hey Mom, Dad, everybody else on this Zoom call, I'm trans white, so they're loving it. She loves it, yeah. And one of you girlfriend, hit it up. Now I can start doing all the cool shit that white people do when they see each other. You guys do this weird shit with your legs. It's like really exciting. Oh my god, I missed you so much. Boom, how's your mom? How's the cat? Love it.
When I had long brown hair and the glasses, I was told that I looked like a young Ruth Bader Ginsburg. a little conflicted about this compliment. You know? It's like, yes, she was the greatest woman of our time, but no, nobody thinks about her when they're jerking off. You know? I'm sure there's some liberal guy out there that jerks off to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Do you want to fuck that guy? I don't want to fuck that guy.
I don't know, I got a chip on my shoulder, I guess. When I was younger, I wanted to be a black revolutionary because I went to this white, like super white school. How white was it, Tiz? Well, I'm comfortable here. No, how white was it, Tiz? We had a Martin Luther King play, and that's where they discovered me. I was just walking down the hall one day and I heard a voice say, "You are perfect." And then I was in a play. It was in a Martin Luther King play, leading role. I could have like not known anything about Dr. King. They could have been like, I had do the I have a dream speech, and I could have been like, I had a dream there was spiders in it. It felt like I was falling, then I woke up.
Talking about how their kid found their vibrator, and it was a TikTok of them playing with the vibrator.
Oh my god.
And I almost sent it to you, but I forgot to, because I was just really tired at like 2 in the morning.
My kids won't keep their hands off of anything. Like I can't leave sex toys anywhere.
I know.
It's hard, right? Have yours found? Mine have found. Like,
No,
I feel
because
like a
mine live on
fleshlight
a
would be
shelf in
fun.
a box.
Oh yeah, mine live very close by.
Yeah. No,
I don't have
there's a
any
door
sex toys.
closing involved.
I have 3, and all of them have been found at one point or another.
My 3-year-old niece has almost walked on to me masturbating. I don't know if that's kind of it's
My
not
kids-
fun at all. I
my
have to
kids
like
have
rush.
walked in on me masturbating, and I just say, "Mommy's working."
The worst part is like you
Get
know
out
when
of here,
you
I
like
need to
pull the
focus.
blanket over you and she opens the door and she's like, "Hi, Uncle Mike. What are you doing?" And I'm just like,
Oh no, it was a couple weeks ago. I got caught morning fucking. My 6-year-old caught me fucking yesterday morning. You say no. Also, no, because it's not true. I was about to put it in. I was rubbing my dick on her clit like a gentleman. Trying to get shit moving. And my bedroom door opened. And I looked over my shoulder and he was like, "Hi." So I reached under my wife's pillow and I grabbed his tablet and I threw it at him. I was like, "Go to the fucking living room." And he did. And then I fucked his mom.
My
Look,
son's
take
come
the tablet.
upstairs and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, it's quiet time. I put something on TV for you. Like, just chill. Mommy's got to do some work on her computer." And then I'll come back up. He came up once and like literally, there's this thing in my pants vibrating, and I'm like, "What do you want?" It's just like buzzing in my pants. I'm like, "This is embarrassing. Please go away."
It's cool though because the feeling's like completely mutual. He's not a fan at all. You'll notice he's not here. Give it up for my husband in the front row. That would be a first. It's cool. I'll let you. Hey, you know, you are. Do you like children?
Yeah.
You don't really have to like them. You just have to be responsible enough to pay attention to them. That's it. That's all I ask.
I can do that.
There you go. Boom, and they're adorable. They're Kate's. I also have my babysitter. This is a family affair. This lovely girl babysits my 2 demons. It's beautiful. She's also met my husband. Charming, right? Yeah, see? You see? No, he's. I kid, but give it up for him, man. Like seriously, I'm out every night doing comedy. I can't. I should stop busting on him. I should, but I'm not gonna. No way, man. Come out to a show and I'll stop writing jokes about you, fucker.
We have a storytelling mic every now and then, hosted by Mark Henley, another great comedian, the big dog of comedy. And but it's just storytelling. You just come here and tell stories. It's no jokes, no setups and punchlines. Just try to tell a story, inform it. And it's kind of like a nice switch up from what you're used to in comedy. You just come here and you don't force yourself to be funny. If it's funny, that's great. You know, you want that, but really it's just to work out stories, and that's a good time.
Guys, next week I'm gonna be running a storytelling open mic here.
Yeah.
You guys got stories? Yeah. Why are you laughing? Like you don't know a story? You've never had a story in your whole life? So instead of stand-up comedy, we're all just gonna tell stories instead. You can do stand-up, but it'll happen afterwards. Yobs, you got a story?
I got stories, but I'm not gonna be around next week.
You're not gonna be here? Oh, damn, dude, I was looking forward to whatever Mark Yob's story was gonna be. I feel like that'd be crazy. Oh, no, man. I'm actually getting kind of pissed now. I was looking forward to Yobs being here.
What day is it? What day is it?
And I like when we do different things here, so it doesn't always feel like the same note being played over and over. There's a variety. We had a Magic Mike one night hosted by Scott Holt, and I think he said it was a Magic Mike. It was a little tongue in cheek, all the promo stuff was like open to all magicians or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's funny. That's just like a Scott Holt thing. But a couple people came and did magic tricks, and that was kind of cool too, you know. So we definitely have like some weird one-off stuff here going on. If anything, I'd like to see more of it in the future, you know, just like a wide variety of silly, basically.
I do not like ketchup. I think that is pretty messed up. And the people who say catsup, I do not like ketchup. I do not like pickles, especially on the side of a plate. What makes them so great? Half a green dick up on your plate. Probably slimy. I do not like chocolate. No, I'm kidding, I like chocolate. And I can't believe you bought it. Most people enjoy chocolate, except if you're allergic. Certain foods make you sick, or if you bruise quick, or you're generally a prick. Mostly just take ketchup.
Literally never talked to me, like at Mike's, and I was 21 at the time, right? And this was, at the time, I did not dress the way I do now. Like, I just dressed like a person. And he would literally introduce me by my boobs and call me Sexy Kate Lawler. And I expressed multiple times that I didn't like it, and this is like the only Mike I'd ever been to. I was 21, this is like the only place I knew. No, he's like a, and then like this one night, because he said, oh, she hates me, like on the mic, and then he came up to me after, to talk to me the first time, and I was like, he was like, oh, you hate me? And I was like, yeah, you don't have to talk to me. And he's like, well, you don't have to fucking come here anymore then. This is my, you were there, you guys were all there, remember? Like, I roasted him, and then he got like that, and then like Ethan came over to dad, he was over there talking shit about himself in the comments, and then I was like, why are you just yelling at me right now? Like, he was 50 yelling at me, why are you yelling at me? He's like, I don't know, and then he's like, listen, you just come here next week, you wear a regular shirt, and I'll introduce you like normal. And then like, we never went back to that.
Man, you potheads are fucking adorable. I don't smoke pot. However, I did do an edible for the first time during the pandemic, which if you've done edibles before and you have no tolerance for it like me, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I was feeling brave that night. I was feeling, it was pandemic brave. I was like, fuck it, the world is ending. I'm doing this edible. And I did it, and like 5 minutes in, it didn't hit right away, but I was like, I think I made a mistake, you know? I started thinking about the possibilities, you know, I'm gonna get really paranoid, I'm gonna think about the pandemic and COVID and getting sick and people dying, shit like that, real bummer shit, you know? Then like 45 minutes later, that shit was hitting hard, I couldn't handle it, and I realized I had much more serious things to worry about than the pandemic, right? Like, what if gravity stops working?
Let's see, random favorite memories. Well, everything I'm thinking of sounds like we just do sketchy stuff here. What's great about Wawa too is that they appreciate us. I mean, Wawa, the club, Wawa Social Club has been around for 100 years. So, and we're new to it. We're new. We're just a little, they were basically a failing kind of social club. They used to play a lot of pool here, and things had just slowed down. And comedy started up, and kind of, we just breathed some life into this place. During the pandemic, the open mics, it was the Save Wawa open mic. All that money was going to, you know, keeping the doors open, paying the taxes, keeping this place alive, keeping it a place. They were ready to, you know, sell the building and and all that.
So how's everybody doing? Welcome to the Wawa. I got any new faces? I see a lot of old faces. Anybody new here? First time here? Woo, nice. Where are you from, my man?
Jersey City.
Jersey City, nice. Not too far, not too far. Anyone else? I don't think I've seen you. You're gonna be quiet and not say anything? All right, I got you. Say again?
I've been here before.
Oh, you've been here before? I'm sorry, I don't get up here much. They stick me at the bar. So, I don't know. Fuck. I don't make any tips tonight. Don't get to get high. Don't make money. But I get to hang out with you guys and do jokes, man.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
My personal favorite thing, though, about talking with comics is talking about anything but comedy, personally. I love learning what comics are into that isn't comedy, you know? Like, I've learned about books that people are into. I love talking about movies, especially music, man. We'll hit the jukebox, you know, the jukebox downstairs, and I'll just spur off all these music conversations. And, like, honestly, those are my favorite conversations at Wawa Social Club, the stuff where we're talking about anything else but comedy, because you can talk about comedy anywhere with any comics. It's all we want to talk about. You know, so sometimes I enjoy talking about other stuff too.
Here's the fucked up thing about that song, though. The fucked up thing about that song is at no point in the lyrics do ghosts pose an immediate threat to anyone. At all, throughout the entire song. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Doesn't that seem like maybe a stretch? Maybe you could have done a thing before that? I see strange things in my neighborhood all the time. I walked outside yesterday, I heard a bird make the wrong noise. I just walked outside. It was a pigeon, and it didn't make like a quack like another bird. It just looked up at me and just kind of went like it did that. Like a pigeon just looked at me and went, like that. That's strange. That's in my neighborhood. You know what I didn't do? Call a team of paranormal investigators to come over. If there's something weird and it don't look good, Ray Parker Jr., please. That's some Karen shit. If there's something weird and it don't look good, that's me. That's anyone describing me that hasn't seen me in over a month. How's Nick doing? A little weird. I'm not good. I'm not gonna call the fucking Ghostbusters. If you're seeing things running through your head, who are you gonna call? A doctor, motherfucker! You're seeing things running through your head? You call a psychologist. Immediately. They used to think ghosts in your... That was the medieval times when they thought that was ghosts.
Pause button is.
I'm in. We'll find not everybody's fucking happy.
No, hold on. What is it? May I?
Please.
Oh
my God, this is gonna be fun.
No, because of
The lighting's terrible. Steve, this is what you're doing to this poor man? You're not helping my
Oliver was doing the same thing before I took the camera.
This is too dark.
This is all B-roll,
Yeah.
No.
So, what it was...
Just do it. But we're trying to find a couple of hacks here and there. Fucking working. But you know, you have done
ways. Be gone, vile man, be gone from me! Oh, this is an open mic? No, this is my fucking show! This is my fucking show! Oh, God damn it, I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
Wow. Goodness. It's like a mirror.
You're so God.
Nice body hair, Dennis. Nice body, period.
God damn. Give it up for Nick Bailey's body.
I mean, if Paul was here, he'd have 19 gauge up there.
Right.
I did steroids in college and got a man tit. I can lift up halfway. I won't show the whole God. I mean, look, this is what happens if you just don't eat and walk on your lunch. You can get rid of the
You have definition.
It's a no. The thing I like is the belly pouch. Like, I used to have a way bigger belly pouch for all you guys out here looking.
Dude, let's be honest. The only thing with definition in this room is the goddamn camera.
Then I'll be happy enough to do
Is
that
this
kind of
rolling?
shit.
I don't
God
think
damn
so.
it.
We'd see a
Making me
it's
jealous.
recording, baby.
Fucking giving me anxiety. I was sitting over there by AJ Poston was there, and Shoeless Jew, Robert Field.
Coming here, I mean, it's not always the easiest. Sometimes there's 6 people that have all heard your 10 jokes for 3 weeks in a row, and you gotta find a way to be funny and make people laugh. And 35 is a weird age, right? Because I feel like I'm like just old enough where I die, like it's not a tragedy anymore. Like now it's my fault. It's like, Jesus, did he ever hear of vegetables? Like, I feel like if I die now, people are gonna be like, wow, he went so soonish. I look young, I know I look young, but like that's great, unless I want to complain about hip pain. Then it's a pain in the ass. Like I broke my hip in the 1st grade. I mean, I was the only kid at recess worried about the weather. Like, should clean up. It's gonna rain. All right. It is like an extra challenge, I feel like, to make people laugh at something again. And it was like it's like a gym for joke honing. Once a joke, you hear a joke, you lose the surprise of it. So then to make it still funny without that surprise, that's what Wawa was a gym for me to do, to make things funny no matter if you've heard it for the first time or the 30th time.
And that's when I realized I gotta start drinking again, you know? Like, I miss the magic, you know? I miss when someone tells me a 6-minute dark story and my drunk brain thinks it's like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It needs a better fucking ending. That joke's gonna be tight one day. Yeah, that's right. I'm punting. I'm breaking the 4th wall. I'm dangerous. I'm a dangerous comedian.
I'm gonna try the stool thing. See if I'm a stool comic. You know, see if I'm that guy. I'm digging it. Oh man, I was working the other night. I had a really weird. I delivered Chinese food, and. Whenever I deliver to a lot of old racist Italians in Nutley, so, well, I delivered to them, and they, 9 times out of every 10, like at least 9 or 10 times a day, when I deliver to an old Italian man, I always get the same joke. Always the same joke. They open the door, and they go, "You're not Chinese!" I'm just kidding, pal. And then they take the money. Every fucking time, right? So you get used to it. Now I just say, oh, not yet.
Is invaluable. Because people are going to see you, they're going to hear the same jokes over and over again, and sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it can crush your soul. But just knowing that I can go from upstairs and come back downstairs and everybody here knows that soul-crushing feeling. Like, you just don't feel alone when you feel most alone.
I got a hot dog, bro.
Check your email.
Oh yeah. I should check my email. Waiting on a residency.
There you go.
In
Vegas?
No, in New York, Broadway Comedy Club. I'm still waiting on that email.
That's because Bob Miller. Yeah. I saw you go over the hand. I was like, I guess I'm over the hand too. Yeah. What's up, man? I think Ben Affleck's.
No.
How's the cat?
We have someone like Tim Rager, who I got to see kind of grow up as a stand-up comedian early in his comedy path at Wawa Social Club. That's kind of a cool thing. It's kind of happening now with Chris Pruneau. Is that I'm seeing this young dude come up and just get funnier every time he hits the mic, and I kind of swell with pride a little bit when I see that. And what's awesome about Chris is his girlfriend Amber comes along too. He tends to bring a few friends every now and then, and they're all just great. I don't want to be like an old man about, but they're great kids, and you see them and they're kind of they kind of look dangerous. They're all kind of they look like dirty metalheads usually or something, but they're just the sweetest kids, and you're just man, I'm so glad that you guys are into this. I'm always happy to see young people at Wawa Social Club, because I think hanging out with young people sort of keeps me young in a way, you know what I'm saying? And there's no quicker way to get stale than to excommunicate yourself from youthful people. So
I know this is gonna ruin my self-esteem. Let me just see what it looks like. I have big kids. Oh God! I will kill myself, Oliver.
What that looks like?
I look like shit. Oh my God, that's crazy.
It's just a community, a whole new community that I like more than any other community I've ever been a part of. Even my own family. This is my new family now. Is the people at Wawa. like, because I don't know, I don't talk to them that much anymore. So it's like I talk to more people at open mics than I do like my aunts and uncles, some of my siblings. But like, you know, yeah, it's just the way it is. That's like, this is my life. Like,
I know that there have been holidays where, you know, you finish all the stuff with your family and you do all the niceness, and then you're just kind of in that, okay, I'm done. I want to go tell jokes and have a beer and be amongst friends and not have to do that. And you'd be like, anybody down for a mic? And, you know, people want a place to be. So they would come, and it just felt like a family. I see these comics that come through here more than anybody besides my 2 little kids and my husband. I mean, they are my family. These are my people that I socialize with. These are my people that I care about. These are my people that are there when I need something. These are my people. Hey, Drunkard, are you able to stand behind the bar and I can watch a little bit of this for a minute?
Can you put me on the list when you go up?
Can you put me on the list? I'll give it something.
Yes.
The biggest Sweetums, I want to put that as my Tinder fucking profile. That's great. I love it. Bro. Especially because like I just matched the girl on Tinder the other day, and she was like, "Yo, you remind me of Jonah Hill. He was cute before he lost weight." It's like, what a fucking cunt, right? Stupid fucking bitch. So she was ugly too. It's just like, now you gotta fuck me out of spite. Like, fuck this girl. But I'm desperate, so I took her out. You know, that's why. That's how, like, you're saying I look like a Jew also? Like, fuck you. You know, how dare you, bro? I look like Charles.
We've also had the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival came the last 2 years and did shows here. We've been lucky enough to have them come in and do that. I really like when like outside producers or shows are like, hey, can we use your space? And we can just make it all work. It's we're lucky. We're really lucky in that regard. And it's created a lot of really wonderful memories.
Fucking tremendous up here. We got like 95 more fucking comics.
And I think some of the critiques where we should speed it up or stop looking like Adam Sandler, which is impossible.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Tilted call me straighten out.
Alright. What do you have?
Alright. Ma Kabad is next. Sorry.
Stage names, guys. Stage
names. Mike Clement would work. Chase Dante, love that guy. That guy's a good dude.
Alright.
Yeah, this is the part of the documentary you go, asshole.
If I said anything offensive tonight, please don't cancel me in 6 years, okay?
You gotta get
6 years. I feel like I'll have a decent credit. I'll be on like the next Mike and Molly in 6 years. I have a feeling too.
Monday, I just told my dad I'm gay. That took a lot off my shoulders. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm not gay, I just told my dad I am. Keep him on his toes, you know? Fucker's getting old, that's how you combat Alzheimer's. Give him new shit to think about. He's 60, he's been working at a desk for like 30 years. You gotta give him a little in his routine, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I also wonder what they think when they go to use my bathroom and they see hanging artfully above the toilet a shooting range target man with the dick blown off, a bidet, and a giant jar of honey on the counter. This girl's into some freaky shit, but her asshole, super clean. Anyone else ever use a bidet before?
Woo!
Yeah? Have you ever accidentally given yourself an enema?
Not by accident.
Yeah, the first time it's an accident, now it's just part of the routine.
Of course, yeah.
Sunbathed, whipped gently, and spritzed regularly. Thank you guys.
Woo!
And like realistically, like Wawa brought up not only like me, but like so many other comics in that area. When there was nothing going on, people weren't coming out. There was plenty of stage time for me here, as long as all I had to do was show up. And Aaron and Josh, they would make sure that there was a place where I could do what I love, and that place was here for so many people. I think realistically, I mean, we all know the mental health effects that were going on with the pandemic. Comics are not the strongest mental people, and comedy, I think, comedy at Wawa saved a lot of people in that tough time.
Here at Wawa, a lot has changed. We now offer barbershop haircuts.
Barber services.
Yeah. Also, we got a refrigerator and poker tables. So yeah, we're doing good. Tonight was a great night. We're still making fucking great comedy, even though the place is a little different. And now we're gonna clean up. Thanks, man.
Give you my masturbation face.
Oh God, Al.
Jesus Christ, bro. You always gotta bring it there, bro. Always.
What do you want, Oliver?
You
What do you want? This is the end of it. I don't know what they're fucking laughing about over here.
So tell me about the last year, about all this.
Fuck everything. Fuck everything. I don't fucking want to talk to you. You're great, Oliver. You're great.
Wait, I just realized.
The Powerpuff
I like
Girls.
your
Yeah, that's
shirt.
a great.
I just wanted to
And Mojo Jojo.
Yes. And you just ruined this documentary.
I'm sorry.
You ruined this documentary
I'm
because you're
sorry,
gonna bleep out everything about what you just said. Oh, you love my Powerpuff Girls shirt. That's fucking wonderful. This is fun, actually. This is fun. What? It's great. No. You know what, Oliver, I'm glad you did everything you fucking did. I have no idea. Honestly, make the documentary about me. I love it. I gotta put that fucking code in because that's where my life is. I know the code to this fucking club.
Energy right now is all I would like to say about that.
Yeah. And I want, like, at one point, like, when I'm going, and we have an apartment from a very old episode. Ron, where he's like, here's my head. God damn it, we haven't shut the hell up.
Oh, like the ominous underlady?
Yeah.
Oh, this? Yeah. Yeah, I can
It was California dreaming, so we started screaming on such a Wednesday.
Oh! Oh shit! Cat cookies!
Yay!
Look at these things! Oh my! And oh, look, kisses and shit. Fuck! Damn! Thank you.
Cats
Wow.
for you.
Would you make these at work?
No, I made them at
Oh.
home.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hell yeah! How we doing, everybody? Are we ready for a fun time? Thank you all for coming out tonight. We're so excited. We have birthdays in the house. You guys all know him. You love him. Mark Yobbs, everybody. Birthday boy. He's going to be telling some jokes a little later. We also have another birthday in the house. You guys might know him, Josh Wells. Anyone know that kid? Turning 21 tonight. Looking great. Buy him a shot.
I feel like there's something always overshadowing my birthday. I had dinner with my family before I came here tonight. It was about 6:30. I was ready to leave the house. 5 minutes before I was memorizing my jokes for tonight. 5 minutes before I leave the house, I shit you not, my phone started blowing up tonight. And I found out that one of my very best friends in life passed away yesterday. Yeah. And I was like, motherfucker, somebody else trying to overshadow me. My best friend. We had a complicated relationship, but we had a falling out, and then he moved to Maine to get better. He was. I'm not going to get into the dirty details, but him going to Maine was a great move for him, and he was getting his shit together up there, and it was beautiful. And we started to chat a little bit on Facebook Messenger, and it was beautiful. He was getting better. We were forgiving each other about past fucking bullshit. It was great. You know, just a beautiful thing. I'm a big believer in love, fucking straight love, gay love, friend love, whatever, dude. Fucking spread love. Let's do it. You know. But anyways, what the fuck is the point of? What am I trying to say? His name was Chops. We called him Chops, right? It wasn't the name on his birth certificate, but goddamn, we call him Chops. And like when you first met Chops, you were like, I'm not calling you Chops. Like that's stupid. But then you're his best friend for 20 years, and then when you hear other people try to call him by his birth name, you're like, it's fucking Chops, bro. Get as mad as he got with the 20 years before when you tried to call. And I won't mention his fucking birth certificate name out of respect because I want them to put Chops on the fucking tombstone. Rest in peace, Chops. He was a fucking handful, but goddamn, I love that motherfucker. So going through some shit. Thank you for coming out tonight. Like I said, there's no way I was gonna, not do this. After I learned that, I think that Chops would want the show to go on, right? You guys think everyone in this front 2 rows knows Chops for well, you know Chops, yeah, fucking. He would want this. He would want us to fucking party, joke around, have a good time, call him gay. I don't know. Seriously, do shots of whiskey, things like that. That's what Chops would want. Even though it is my birthday, my 43rd birthday, and I'm once again being upstaged by a dead person, I am honoring. Oh, thank you, sir. Give it up, yeah. Oh shit. Give it up for Adam, everybody.
To be like all down on the D-low, but now we're out here living. We can live life, bro. You should see me. We got Liam in the hood. We got Seth. He moved down.
Just for a while.
Just for Wawa.
I heard about it.
Wow. Because we out here just, we out
Reppin'
here.
NB, baby. Reppin' NB.
Reppin' North Bergen. So this is Wawa now. Like I said, the people all died. I was right. We're all dead. I own Wawa. I am Wawa. I will be Wawa. Oh no, it's good. We got a new backdrop. Yeah, we got TVs in case the comedy sucks. You can put on a TV. We got rolly chairs. If you looked at this like we tried to upgrade it, it would be like we tried to make it worse as a comedy club. We're like, no, let's take what works, a quiet dark room, and let's louden it up.
One great thing about Wawa too is you can only learn so much doing comedy on your own. Sometimes you have to watch other comics, and you can learn from watching and listening and hearing. And you can also learn from the conversations that happen. We go downstairs after Mike, and you just talk shop sometimes. We also get to know each other and talk about our lives, but there's something to be said about this common vibe of like, we love comedy. It's this thing. We've tasted it. We love it. We need more of it. And you want to get better. And it really is an art form like no other.
I just want this place to live through the next 70 billion years. I feel like at the end, Wawa's like a roach. At the end of the day, this is going to be what's left. After the nuclear bomb blast goes off, there's going to be refuge. Someone's still going to be like, is there going to be a Sunday mic at Wawa? Are we starting at 9 or 9:30? When our doors? And I'll be there. I'll be there. Try to get that number 8 spot. Definitely.
I mean, the place already has a great future. I mean, the Wawa itself is supportive of comedy and supportive of what we're doing here. We got a great room upstairs. I'd love to see everything continue and maybe even add in a couple of shows. I'd like to see people step up and take on a little more responsibility in carrying the torch that Aaron and Josh lit. I think this could be one of the best clubs in North Jersey if people nurture it.
It's not just a place for comedy for me. This is kind of my social life. You know what I'm saying? It's not my whole social life, but it's probably my highest thing in my social life. It's where I'm at more than anywhere else. It's where I have more fun usually than anywhere else. It's where I feel the most comfortable. When I come in, I'm the kind of guy, when I go to places, right, socializing, sometimes I don't want to make the rounds. I'm just it's such a socially exhausting custom, But at Wawa, it's different. I'm making the rounds. I want to say what's up to everybody. I want to dap up everybody and show love. And because the vibe's always cool here. The people that come here are almost always cool.
I think the future of Wawa is very bright. I hope. I sure hope it is. I think there's just so many amazing things about this place. It's a magical place. It's it's a little down and dirty. You know, you're not gonna come in here and it's not gonna be fancy. There's no true drink minimum. There's no, there's no check drop. It's not like clubs in that sense. It's like, if you want to come and you just want to experience funny fucking people doing their thing in a room with, this is a place where people are coming up, people are learning, people are getting their feet wet, and you can laugh your ass off. I hope more people bring that energy here. It's a community effort. We want more people to do that. We want people to think of this as a cool little underground spot to come and check out comedy and fall in love with it.
Out late, wanna be good. Get home on time like I should. Don't know, can't wait. Gonna make another fast food mistake to a Mickey D's or a taco smell. Gonna send what's left of my stomach straight to hell. Get a pizza, fucking Domino's. All of the good shops at this hour are closed. There's a Burger King, fuck it, let's go. Only if they have a cool staff that makes rodeos. Barbecue sauce and onion rings. A fast food cheeseburger fit for a king. That part. I don't know how much more my stomach can take if I make another fast food mistake. My whole damn house shakes like an earthquake. I can't make another fast food mistake. I'm not talking about rat burgers or chicken head nuggets. Not those fast food mistakes. In my opinion, some of those look quite fake. These are all personal choice fast food mistakes. Eating 4 JBCs, 4 Krispies, had a Frosty and a sip of a shake. That's my worst fast food mistake. I spent $40 for Pete's sake. This is my last fast food mistake.